Some years back, around about 1997, Australia and the APEC Business Advisory Council collaborated and ultimately developed the APEC Business Travel Card. So that's the card, the product that we all know today. And on development of that particular initiative, the APEC leaders back in 1997 made business travel facilitation a priority. And established ultimately the Business Mobility Group. So the primary functions of the Business Mobility Group historically have been to manage the ABTC scheme and discuss how it could evolve. And over the years we've seen that evolution that has been supported by the Business Mobility Group, so all 21 economies having a part in how the ABTC scheme operates. So the primary responsibility or role of the ABTC is to provide for seamless travel for business people by and large across the APEC economies. Importantly, those business travellers, the eligibility associated with business travellers is quite broad. So some economies will approve an ABTC for start-up businesses. You don't have to be small, medium or large enterprise to actually have access to seamless travel into the APEC economies, which is fantastic. So the virtual ABTC is an innovation to be able to digitalise the ABTC card essentially, so taking it out of your wallet or your purse and putting it onto your smartphones. So really excellent innovation. It has a whole lot of security parameters that are superior to having an ABTC card. At this stage though, that virtual ABTC, 10 economies have signed up to it, which is really great. So among some of those economies, Australia and New Zealand for example, we only now issue a virtual ABTC card. So we no longer print the physical card, but a number of other economies will provide both to be able to support the transition of their business travellers to the virtual card. But all economies in 2021 agreed to accept the virtual card. So the BMG certainly places a great focus on having conversations about how economies are moving to be able to open up their borders to enable that business travel to be undertaken safely, moving into digitalisation and contactless travel. There are a whole lot of reasons why you would move into digitalisation, security being one of those elements. So ensuring that those who are crossing the border are meant to be crossing the border, those sorts of issues. But also there is the efficiency of the process. So having those technologies in place does certainly make it faster to be able to get through immigration checkpoints and those sorts of things. And it's become particularly relevant in a health context where we now don't actually have to have as much interaction with other people, which of course is kind of why in the end a lot of economies closed their borders. It was to stop that people-to-people transmission of COVID. So that technology, the digitalisation, is only going to enhance those capabilities.